Krith Ugal. It was once the home and land of the Crazies. It was their sanctuary. And the person who ran the fortress, Prak the Infested, with the help of his war chiefs. Until, well, with the help of his war chiefs, the Crazies just relaxed. And since it was their sanctuary, they can do whatever they wanted until the Red Orcs. They wanted new land to be their sanctuary. So, the Reds challenged the Crazies in a war. Whoever wins gets this war chief spot, because this is my bodyguard. I just moved him up here so I don't have to use him. Gets this war chief spot. If there's only one person left, then well, yeah. But if there's multiple, one of them gets war chief spot, and we'll see. So, Talion heard about some commotion in the area. Wait, my game is broken. Hold on, I'm gonna reset the map by doing that. Back out. Talion heard some commotion. Oh wait, no. Talion heard some commotion happening around. Orcs talk of two Ologs battling. Wait, it depends on if it's a sneak up mission. Oh. Talion heard some grunts over talking about how they're gonna raid another, how they're gonna raid an orc on red team's camp to steal their power and supplies, make the red team weaker. Talion had to see what was going on, so he took out the local archer that was on, I don't know, he was just there. And he headed to where the location they spoke of. Talion looked around. Oh wait, no. Red team was looting Crazies to weaken them.
We'll find out.
So red team. Bro, of course. He's peeing in the corner over there. Where's red team? I don't know, but red team is raiding the Crazies so then they can get their supplies. So then they can get their supplies and make them weaker. Take their supplies and strength. Where is this? Oh, I see. It's below.
I like their camp. Let me rephrase that. I like our camp.
The Reds versus Crazies war began. Bro, stop. Let me just quickly. Sorry, he was not paying attention. Okay. First things first. Wait, no, I'm not intervening. I'm just gonna poison that grog. I'm just gonna shoot that one guy because I'm not sitting there watching. Alright, what the? One of the red team.
I was gonna play with the loser's corpse, but now I found you, I got a better idea!
A member from red team ambushed Talion. Talion didn't have time to fight red team. He had to watch who won this war. He couldn't intervene in this war, for he wasn't on anybody's team. He just wanted to see who the winner was. Oh yeah, and by the way, in the Meet the Orcs series, he is one of the orcs that we saw in the video, so go check that video out about Orlesu. The red versus crazies, or the red versus the crazy orcs war have just, the red orcs versus the crazy orcs war just begun. This is only the beginning. We will see plenty fall. Seems like red team's soldiers are already down, but that won't stop red team's leader. Well, not their leader, but red team's orc. That won't stop their Olag. He will continue to fight. I'm surprised he has done no damage to Orlesu. Oh, now he finally did some. The red orc, or the red Olag, or Uladin continued to spam the same attack twice, so then he can finally get some hits in. Uladin couldn't take it anymore. You can't flee. If you flee, you get shamed. No. Oops. Get back here. Nobody flees. Or then you lose strength. Red team, you've lost some strength right there. Maybe be stronger next time. Wait. Just gonna nap. Fast travel. So then it resets map. Okay, we don't go after Orlesu anymore. It says, Ishmar's the gambler killed you, but he didn't kill me though. When did he kill me? No, he didn't kill me. Neither did... Yeah, Ushak the Corruptor didn't kill me, guys. What I did is I took every orc in the region, I just beat them up until they betrayed me, and then I left. Where's all the fighting happening? There's no fighting. And when there's no fighting, I either advance time or I make someone fight. Right now, I'm not trying to make people fight right now, so I'm just gonna... Let's see. Nothing has changed. No one has died. Day 2 of the war. Stop hunting Caragors. Okay, still no one. It seemed like they couldn't find each other in the right moment. They couldn't find each other, and they were still planning their attacks. What are you currently doing? Nobody wants to see you kill a Graug. Nobody... Bro, you still haven't killed me. I don't understand. Ushak never killed me. I took them out of my garrison and beat them up a little. Unless this is their thing from when they killed me a long time ago. But then why aren't the Olags having that? Like, I don't understand. Ishwas didn't kill me either. So this is day 2, or no, day 3. Day 4. On the 4th day, let's see, anything new happen? Is everybody just chilling again? Oh, no, no, no. Ooh, yeah, no, 2 red team orcs. They're not supposed to be fighting. On the 4th day, though, nothing happened for the past 3 days, but on the 4th day, something happened. Talion was just wandering. Oh, snap. Talion was just wandering around. Until he saw a tower he wanted to climb. He wanted to climb it to see if there's a archer all the way up there. To check, he used his super ability to, or super like climbing ability to get up there. Then he saw this. He saw a red orc
Face me!
and a crazy.
You cannot catch me, outsider!
Seems like one was leading another into a chase. Talion had to see what the commotion was about. So, he took out the archers, because that's the only thing I'm allowed to do. I did not do that. Why did one of them run into the fire? And one of them stepped in a curse bomb. It seems like most of the Red Orcs team is burning. And they begun to fight until the crazy spotted Talion. And he was angry. He wanted nothing to do with Talion, so he had to quickly dive behind cover. As the Olag distracted Crazy, for it was a war against them, not Talion. He hucks one of his troops, launching him into the grass, killing him. They continue the battle, taking blows at each other. It seemed like the crazy orcs already died. Bro, do something. You're fine, you won't be lazy. They kept doing damaging blows to each other. It seemed like they were equal amount of damage. Besides for the crazy having a tiny bit more health. It seemed like the crazy was gonna win. Let's see if that was true. The red decides to pick him up and punches him right in the face. Skoon was mad. Skoon tried to get a few blocks, or a few hits, but Arborok continued his barrage of death until Arborok, yeah, that's his name. Sorry, I got it wrong the first time. Arborok, yeah. Until Arborok swings at his shield, misses, and then gets stabbed in the kneecap, leading to his demise. Ultimately, Skoon took his head, making the first kill of this war, or the first captain kill of this war. The red orcs were down an orc, and that wasn't good. Like, it seemed like two red orcs decided to fight in a duel. Oh wait, no, they stopped the duel as soon as I was going to go for it. That's good. And they started a new mission. Roog the Bloodthirsty, executing. Now I'm not allowed to intervene even if it's an execution. Because the other person wasn't strong enough to fight off the guy, so he captured him alive. It seemed like two crazies were killing each other, which that can't be good. But one of the crazies is trying to assert that they're a leader, or that they're the leader of the crazies. It seems like the Karagor trainer was going to audition to be the leader of the crazies. But in order to do that, he must sacrifice one of his soldiers. And it seemed like he picked Roog.
Where is it? Where is it?
Kuga decided on Roog to be the one executed. For it seems like Kuga doesn't like Roog. But it seems like Roog has other plans. Roog immediately surprises him by breaking free the ropes and letting his troops run off, as you can see by Roog's troops running for their lives.
Death to the enemy!
But Kuga must kill Roog, or then Roog won't be the leader of the Crazies. Whoever wins this fight is the leader of the Crazies, of the Crazy Orcs. And it seemed like Roog surprised Kuga. Wait, did Kuga's head just magically disappear? See, he's trying to show off. But it seemed like it wasn't working. Roog surprised him by breaking free of the ropes and then hitting him with a fury of attacks. Kuga was fighting back with his life, not expecting him to be this powerful. But Roog wins and gets his revenge. Kuga, the one who wanted to be the leader of the Crazies, is getting beat. Roog got his revenge. Wait. Can I see through? Can I see? Wait, hold on. If I go inside this guy's foot, then I can see where the bomb is, because I won't be able to see. Oh no, he's covering his face. Yes, you can see the bomb in his face, or in his mouth. Yeah, in the helmet. It's kind of just sitting there. Kuga was then blown to smithereens, leaving only guts and body, like arms and legs flying everywhere. For Roog was now the leader of the Crazy Orcs, the mentally insane orcs. And these orcs decide to act like they didn't just try to kill Roog.
Where is it? Tell me where.
Where is what? Anyways, peace out. No, you didn't. There's another crazy right there. Oh snap. I have to teleport all the way over here so I don't get spotted. What? Two more orcs from the crazy team are deciding to kill each other for strength. For strength.
Weaker with each attack.
Ashgarn versus Gulra. Gulra was also from Meet the Orcs series, so go check out his video as well. Anyways, it seemed like the Crazy Orcs just wanted to get more strength and more power. They didn't care about each other's lives. The only thing they cared about was strength and power. And if one of the orcs had the most strength and power, would equal, they're the strongest, and then they'll be able to take down all the red orcs. This guy looks so weird.
You here to see trophies? Bloods! Bloody bloods!
And Gura's only doing this for the blood. He wouldn't have agreed if there was no blood on the line.
I'll end you! Bloody.
Now, Ashgarn's the first orc that I've ever heard say the word, or ever like talked about trophies, so he's the first crazy orc I've heard talk about trophies. So, you are my trophy. Gura throws a fit that he's not getting his way like he's used to. I'm allowed to give one shot at Gura and then shoot the soul out in the face. Ashgarn tries to push back Gura, and it seems to be working. But Gura isn't going down so easily. And takes Ashgarn out! Ashgarn hits the ground. In pain, obviously. On day 5, we already had Arbarok, Kuga, the Karagor trainer, down. There's still plenty in the war. Farouk the Bloodthirsty is now the leader of the Crazy Orcs. Just wait, guys. Hold on. Another crazy has joined the fight. So the crazies have been being victorious so far. Douche! The driver has arrived. Seems like 2 more crazies are raiding each other to see who's victorious. Will someone come out victorious? I guess we'll find out. Or will someone run away? Talion hopped up on his dragon, and took the skies. But it seemed like the crazies were getting too cocky by just killing each other, which is basically just calling the other team boring and weak. Right now, the crazies think they're above everyone right now, because they're literally killing each other. As you can see, Ugal the Endless and the Literate run. I think it's Gura. Ugal and I'm pretty sure it's Gura are literally fighting to the death. Telling Red Team that they're so strong they can kill their own troops. No, it's Snafu and Ugal. They're fighting each other, basically showing Red Team that they're not doing enough and they're too weak. Now he's supposed to be wearing the Literate One helmet, but it turns out he got captured by some other orc, and his hat just disappeared after I saved him from being, I did a rescue mission. So yeah. Again, it's always this one corner. Just stop. Now these two orcs that think they're above the red team decide to duel, hitting some blows on each other, killing their own troops. These are their own troops, by the way. They're both on the same team. All of these guys are on the same team, but they're being cut down by one another's teammates. Snafu seems outnumbered. Considering how there's two crazy orcs fighting right now, it should be only them fighting. Seems like Snafu's having a troubling time. He hasn't landed a blow yet because he's been nothing but teamed on. So I'm gonna get Ubal's attention. Never mind. It seems like Snafu made one comeback, but he's still getting obliterated. They continue to fight. No matter, or even though Snafu being at extremely low health, he's still giving it his best. But it turns out his best wasn't enough. Guys, R.I.P. Snafu in the chat. R.I.P. Snafu. He didn't deserve this. Considering how they think they're above each other, they continued to just eliminate one another's troops. Instead of focusing on the enemy at hand, they decide to eliminate each other for power, for pure strength. They don't care about each other's well-being. They don't care about taking down the enemy. They care about strength and power, considering this is their region. And since it's their region, they can do whatever they want. They can kill anybody they please, is what they believe. But it turns out Red Team is trying to stop them. Red Team's only raiding them, so then they can, for one, get land to store their troops. For two, to stop these lunatics from doing what they're doing. Killing people. Killing their own kind, I mean. See, even there's an enemy in the area. When they should be killing each other. They don't even notice each other. They're too busy. Talion quickly heads over and notices something. He heads over across the map and immediately notices some commotion in the area. Oh no, it was one of those glitched missions. No, it's gonna make me reset the game. And if I do that while recording, it won't save. 30. Oh, no, it's a real mission. Uludin, who flees. He fled once and learned the consequences. Now, it seems like the crazies finally got their it together. They're it. They're it with an SH. And, yeah, an SH. They finally got their stuff together and learned that they have an enemy at hand, and it's Red Team. But it turns out Uladin snuck up on Ugal and kicked Ugal to the ground just for Ugal to be executed. But Ugal doesn't take lightly to threats like these, as you could see.
I'm going to
But
kill your
Uladin doesn't
boys
care.
first, so they don't have to see you squirm. See me?
But then,
Uladin, you cannot hide from the Dark Lord's vengeance.
it turns out one of the red team's orcs was a traitor, and he betrayed the red team to save Ugal.
You're
Must have been childhood friends. Ugal
end is at
and
hand.
and Uladin number 2. They were Uladin the rat. They were best friends until they were childhood best friends, and now he's coming to save Ugal from Uladin number 1. And Ugal rises to the fight. So then they can fight to the death. As you can see, red team has a traitor. And Uladin, who flees, is angry about there being a traitor. But Uladin the rat doesn't care that he betrayed. He only wants to save his childhood best friend.
Watch the fire, brothers! I will flagellate you!
The end of part 1 ends with 2 childhood best friends ending one of red team's members.
Surrounded, brothers! Invader! My time serving you will
the end of part 1.